Be alone, no garbage for, we don't really care. Bing, 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 messy, but we're aware. YouTube is our guide, we're ready to explore. Underwide recipes, let's try something more. Bing, 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 improvising all the way through. Choppy, choppy, chop, like there's nothing to lose. Keanu cast cooking tonight, oh what a sight. Bing, 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 we're taking it to new heights. Grab your spatula, let's create something fun. Bing, 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 Kiki's culinary adventure has just begun. Kiki's culinary adventure has just begun.
One day I'll put your food in a blender in like 5 minutes when you're 85.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Really? Tell me now. Tell me now or I'll start screaming. I will. It's a bit of a different setup. I've been working diligently all day, moving things, cords, and everything. So we're going to, you really, literally will have to tell me. Can you hear me? Can you? Can't hear a thing. Joey Dago, if you're, can you really not hear me? I'll die. I'll check on it, but I have to go all the way to the other end of the apartment. I will. I hear you. Thank God. Okay. Eugene, can you hear me? I mean, it's Cooking with Kiki. It's back. We can't get enough. We can't. You can hear it? Yay! We're doing it. We're having fun. We're going to make meatloaf. Why? I don't know. And we're going to make meatloaf and smashy smash mashed potatoes. It's going to be marvelous. It's going to be transformative. I'll put my hair up so there's no food in the no hair in the food. It's gonna be fun. Sorry, I'm a little out of sorts just because, as you know, we're working with new equipment here, and so I have my laptop over here so I can pull up chats if I need to, like this. No. Ooh. Ooh, hi push-ups. Okay. My mother-in-law's favorite. Okay, great. So it seems like it's working well. This was a little further back when I tried to lean. All right, here we go. Okay. Just had to take a deep breath. I can't tell you I feel like a full-blown fucking like tech person now. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think it's taken me that long to learn all of these marvelous things, but it is something. It's definitely something. So, but today, and look, I forget. Jean will have to tell me who gave us this lovely cutting board, butcher block. But we have this. Isn't it magnificent? Look, I'm SpongeBob. Hang on. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Meatloaf. Now, what you want in a meatloaf is you want those the key to meatloaf, in my opinion, anyway. It's the yummy, crispy, ooey gooey outer layer of the shell, like a candy, right? So that is an absolute must. So in the end, what you will see is putting the oven on broil to make that crust. And what you also will see is that you have to sear it in a pan after. So we're going to get into it, okay? And then, of course, the mashed potatoes. Omit the onions, you say? All right, let me get out some Kiki bucks. This is working pretty good. 100 million Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. We did it. Okay, here we go. Hang on one sec. So, Eugene, you can hear the whole thing? Okay, I'm back. Just had to check. I had to check on the whatchamacallit. I had to check on the sound, but it seems like everything is good. But I would be remiss if I fucked that all up. God, it's been a long day. All right, so it's cooking with Kiki. Grab a White Claw. Grab your favorite oral fixation toothpick, cigarette, joint, and buckle the fuck in, because we're making meatloaf. I don't know one meatloaf song by name, do I? The more I use, the better. Speaking of that, Ashley, I agree. We're going to start with the meatloaf and not the mashed potatoes because the meatloaf will take longer in the oven. So, here we go. What you want to do, here I have, also we're making asparagus as well. What you want to do for your aromatic vegetables is you want to get them in a pan. Do not just put raw onion in your meatloaf. That is a cardinal sin. That's a sin. That's horrible. That makes no sense at all. You want to get them. What are we saying? Cooking with Kiki Kitchen. You want to heat up the onions until they start to sweat. And what do humans do when they start to sweat? They start to smell. So heat up the onion like that. So, we're gonna chop it up. Rinse it off. Rinse it off and chop it up. This is not. Also, Eugene, if you want to put in the chat, who did give us this cutting board? I don't know, but it's a fucking godsend. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've always wanted a butcher's block cutting board, and now all my dreams have come true. They've come true. Joey Dago, I don't think we're doing. I know that we're all going to miss garbage floor, but at least this first time, I cannot do garbage floor because we have floor cords. So that makes it difficult. So maybe after the first one, but I missed garbage floor. I loved garbage floor. But now I have garbage brown paper bag. I'm like, yeah, I'm a regular Rachel Ray. You know how I feel about Rachel Ray. If you don't know how I feel about Rachel Ray, it's this. She's very lovely, and I always grew up watching her in the kitchen. However, there was one time, and she said it was an avocado, and she said, so now you take your little guacamoles and you cut your little guacamoles up. She said she called an avocado a guacamole for at least an hour, and no one thought to correct her. So that is why Rachel, and she did garbage bowl, and I missed garbage floor, but as you know, let me heat up the pan really fast. The pan. Pan boy. Olive oil, just an olive oil, just once around the pan in one circle. And you put the onions in it, and you put a pinch of garlic in there because it's going to go into the meatloaf. But again, I say, never ever put raw onions or raw garlic into your meatloaf. This goes for meatballs as well. Sweat them out a little bit, okay? So once around the pan, medium heat. There you go. All you need. I'm like, Julia Child. What's that? Oh my God, Ashley shows up. Thank you for the $19.99. I love you. Thank you so much. Thanks for another cooking stream. Of course, we said after football season that the Cooking with Kiki would come back, and it's back. It's back and better than ever. We can't get enough, and we can't. Oh, 1 million Kiki bucks. Oh, no. Here's your Kiki bond, Ashley. And then here's your million Kiki bucks. Yay! Thank you for the orange boy. That warms my heart. Like, we're going to warm the onions. So again, I don't know. Eugene will have to tell me who bought us this marvelous picture. Matt Fugate, thank you. Yes, and it is the coolest thing maybe ever. And it's reversible. And it also, yeah, I wish I had turned it around because it's got this other thing where I think you collect things in it. It's very cool. Hi, Eugene. So onions where we're going to sweat them. And then what do we say in Kiki, Cooking with Kiki Kitchens? You have to season all the way through. So here we go. For choppy, pink, 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 pink. Choppy, choppy, chop, 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 choppy, choppy, chop, 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 chop. And so this isn't exactly a rough chop. You don't want it to be, you don't want to bite into a giant onion in your meatloaf. Hi, Eugene. How are you feeling?
God.
Lucky you.
I was drugged or something, man.
Lucky you. No garbage floor tonight. Because we have cord floor. Juggling. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
We can't juggle bands because we've only got 2 in the house.
Don't.
I mean, we could, but it's,
I cannot work under these conditions.
yeah, there's a lot of. We slid a lot back, huh?
What do you think I was doing?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, this is like a real kitchen, like a restaurant.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, why wasn't it before?
Okay, look.
No, I mean, you're getting defensive. Like I'm saying, it looks bigger. I said bigger.
Can I hold this? That's not garbage, though.
I'm saying it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Who gave us this 100 proof bourbon that keeps fucking my
No,
world
cool
up?
did.
Oh, what is wrong with him?
Bink, 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 bink. Okay. Choppy, choppy, chop. And again, not a rough chop. Want to know why? Because you want them a little, you want them to melt down and not be like insanely big. Nobody wants to bite into their meatloaf and have like a half of an onion in
Remember
it.
that time you bit into my meatloaf?
Get out. Get out. This is serious. All right, gather with the back of the knife, everyone. Giada taught me that. And get the onions to sweat.
Filthy kitty.
This many.
How many?
You don't need any more than that, okay? And season all the way through. I think we're out of pepper, but who cares about pepper? You can put this away.
Oh,
Thank you, chef. All right, let's see here. Now, oh my God!
I didn't know which way you were going.
That's my fault. That's when we say behind the kitchen.
Maybe I got distracted because I was looking at your behind in the kitchen.
In front. No self-respecting Italian would ever use this already minced garlic, but we do.
Disagree.
We do.
I don't think that's a self-respecting Italian thing, but I won't argue with you, chef.
And you put the garlic in just after the onions because garlic burns easy. So it's just easy.
Easily.
Garlic burns easily. This much. Put it on in. Me too. I love onions. My father.
Nobody likes onions.
I was talking to my mom. She was like, "Oh no," in the grocery store, and she said, "No, my dad can't stand an onion. But if you cook an onion correctly, then he won't be able to taste it in the food." Hence why I say he wouldn't notice the onions if they're chopped up enough and not too many. She was like, "Oh no." Like maybe this is why they're divorced. I don't know. But she was like, I wouldn't. And she doesn't like onions or garlic either. My mother, my Italian family on that side, as you know, it's the Cardolanos, the war on garlic. You okay?
Sorry, chef.
It's okay, chef. Just do better, chef. It's all right, chef. What are you making, chef? A juice?
Make myself some juice. Fucking try and combat this fucking whiskey. Did not mean to disrupt you, chef.
No, it's okay, chef. Just concentrate, chef. Okay.
Focus, chef.
Focus, chef. Focus.
Eye on the prize, chef.
I am the prize, chef. Yes. So make sure. And again, what also combats the overwhelming taste of garlic and onions is wetting them. And as you can see, and I don't mind a little bit of like burnt-ish garlic, but it burns fast. It's already a little bit burnt. But this is just pretty much good. We'll let it simmer for just a minute. And then it's good to go. Then it's going into the meat. Okay. Okay. Now, if I were doing Kiki's magnificent balls, which are my famous meatball recipe, I would do lean. This is 80 lean, and then 80, 90, 100, and 20 fat. That is the ground beef. Okay. And if I were doing Kiki's magnificent balls, like for a holiday or something, which basically a meatloaf is just a giant meatball with ketchup on it, then I would use veal also, which I'm
Pork,
not a
chef?
big veal fan. What's that?
And pork.
And some pork, mostly beef.
We had veal at Delizia the other night.
Yes,
So
we
good.
did.
Sorry to interrupt you, chef.
It's okay, chef. But we're not doing that tonight.
I get that a lot.
meatloaf.
We're not doing that tonight.
Bitch.
It's usually followed when I have a request for the giant balls. What was the balls thing? I want to do the balls.
Get out.
I'm a slut for this.
You did. Aren't you glad you did? So, Kiki's Magnificent Balls would be made with mostly beef of the fatty kind. So that's 20% fat. And then a bit of veal and a bit of pork. And I am not a big veal fan. I don't like how they make veal. I have a bleeding heart. They keep
Right.
them in.
You're
in
saying
tiny
you don't like
cages.
the way veal is made, the treatment of the actual baby
Yeah,
calf.
I don't like that.
But veal, you like veal.
Yeah, I mean, if it's mixed into something, I can't. Yeah, you could just as well have a chicken piccata if you're going to have a veal piccata. You know, instead, I'm not just staring at what was in a tiny cage. I love the animals. Anyway, this beef. It's all we need. It's America's favorite dinner. It's meatloaf. So you don't need the bells and whistles, but just make sure it has a high fat content. And then put it. Oh no! Get these out.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
Now take your sweated and salted and seasoned onions and garlic. Pop them on into your bowl. Chef, can I have a spatula? Thank you. Get all of the yummy goodness out of that pan. Get it on in there. Get it on in there. And also, I've already made a mistake, but that's what we do here at Cooking with Kiki. We make mistakes.
What is the mistake?
The mistake is, since I did it that way, there's too much oil in the.
That's not possible. No.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you want to save it?
Why would you not save it?
I'm
Hold
not.
on, I want to show her the money tree outside again. You just dump oil down the sink. Why would you do that?
I'm not.
I apologize.
Here, take one of these and save it for your weird husband.
But like you went through the trouble. Forgive me, Chef. I really mean that. Forgive me, but you went through the trouble. That looks delicious, and you could use that like in eggs or something, and you dumped it in the sink.
Yeah, well, it's a show.
I know. That's why.
I'm not nervous.
That's why I apologize for yelling at you and getting crazy like I do when we're not on air. But it's like it just seems insane to me.
Anyway, that was the mistake I just made. That would be too much oil because then your meatloaf's gonna be sitting in a instead of crisping, it's gonna be sitting in a pool of oil.
Oh.
So save it in one of these tiny things so your husband doesn't scream at you.
It's like you went through all that trouble. Like now I'm gonna dump it in the sink.
Yeah.
That's insane to me. I apologize, baby. I'm sure half the people are like he's right, and half the people are like he's a monster.
It's like
I hope.
I was gonna say something dirty, but I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, like that. There you go. Okay, here's your oil. Put it in your hair. Push-ups, thank you for the $2. Hi, Gino, he says. Say hello.
Just for push-ups. Thanks for checking in on the stream with me and Max today. I value your political input. It meant a lot.
Here's your
Push-ups. Thank you, my man.
Here's your Kiki Bond push-up. Okay, so sound and everything is good. That sounds good. Okay, here we go. Here it is, the beef. Put it in there with the onions that you have salted and seasoned to whatever your liking is. I hate touching flesh, so I will put it in here as least with my hands as I can. Garbage man. Thank you. That'll be fun. Garbage man. Instead of garbage floor. You need an egg. I would advise against garbage man.
Oh.
Sorry. So you got some of the white in there. That's what she said.
Yep.
I would advise against actually cracking an egg directly into all of your other ingredients because every once in a while you get a bad egg.
But I'm pumped.
But we did a
Ray's a good egg.
Yes. And then this is the shittiest grated Parmesan cheese you can buy. I think it was like $1, but it doesn't matter. It's just going into a meatloaf. It's not like you're making a charcuterie tray. So I'm going to say this much. Garbage man. Thank you, chef. And the badass way to do it, and they had kind of stale bread at the market today. The badass way, but for the sake of time, I'm going to use panko with pecorino romano cheese. That's why you don't have to use that much cheese. I would make my own breadcrumbs but for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. But they did have kind of stale bread. But what you should do to make the most moist meatloaf, and this is just for the sake of time, you soak your breadcrumbs in a little bit of buttermilk or something, and then you add them half and half, milk, whatever. But we're just going to go ahead and go with this. And I'm going to say that much. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm going to have Eugene.
Yes.
I know this seems like a thing you'd like to do. Would you mush this up with your hand?
I would.
Thanks. I don't like to touch the raw flesh. And he's washing his hands, ladies and gentlemen. So that is
I'm just petting the kitty. Remember before?
Oh, Aaron James, thank you for the $1.99. Oh yeah,
What?
You always wash your hands, but especially if you're touching a feline. I'll take that. I'll be garbage lady. Aaron
Give me
James.
that. I'm gonna need it when I'm done with this.
Aaron James, thank you for the $1.99. I agree with this man. It would have been a waste.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like not just a waste. It's already seasoned. It's delicious.
It's true.
Not to mention, I mean, groceries are so cheap now.
Let me give Aaron his Kiki bond.
God damn it.
Oh, don't put that back in there. Do not. Matt Bugate, thank you for the $4.99.
Matt.
The cut out on the bottom of the board is
He gave it to us.
for a plate. Yeah, the plate will fit halfway, and
then you
slide
can put-
the chopped food onto the plate. Oh my God! Oh, hang on.
That's
Slide over one moment. Matt, I have been wondering. So the plate goes there, and then you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this. And hold this one
Why
second.
am I not?
Matt Bugate, thank you so much. This is my favorite thing in life. And then if you can see, that's what it does at the bottom. And you put a plate in there. Thank you, Matt. Oh my
I thanked him on the fucking football show yesterday. Excuse me,
Thank
hockey
you.
show.
Thank you so much. And Matt, here's your Kiki bond. La 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 la. How's that? Oh! Here's another thing. That's probably perfect. Here's another thing. So you get your strong, handsome man to do the dirty work,
I'll do it.
but you do not want it to be overworked. If you this is going to sound dirty. If you overwork the meat, it's just going to be a shitty meatloaf. I don't know how else to explain it.
Thanks for back to my high school days. Overworking the meat. Gets to be distracting. What?
Does it?
No.
What? Another thing is that this is a Michaeline Cardellano Thompson secret ingredient. Yellow mustard. Don't ask me why, but this is what she does. And it adds something. It really does. So I'm going to say, shake it up. All right. I'm going to say over tenderized. Yes, probably, Carrie. It doesn't make for a meatloaf. There's something wrong with it. So probably over tenderized. I'm going to say 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. So twice around the bowl. 1, 2. Now, there's my spatula.
Oh.
Mix that on in there. Nice and good. But don't over tenderize. Mix it in. There we go. There we go. Now, all right. Here's the thing about this now. All right. So this isn't all the way mixed in, but this is what it looks like. Okay. Here's another secret to meatloaf. Okay. Not a lot of people would like to use something like, I would love to use this adorable little like banana bread meatloaf thing, right? But the secret is you don't want to use one of these. Want to know why?
Why?
Because
Why, chef?
meatloaf is in the crisp on the outside. So you're better off forming it by yourself and putting it in something like this, so that when you put on the broiler, it gets all over the meatloaf. This is adorable, but so let's dump her out. Yeah. Yeah. I hate touching the flesh. I hate it. Okay, we got it over with. Here you go, chef.
What do you got, chef? Oh,
Thank you, chef. Now, worst thing ever. This is the worst thing ever. I hate touching flesh. I truly do. But we're gonna do it, and we did. Seal up all of the awfulness. I have my oven heated to 400, and I don't know. It's been a long time since I've made a meatloaf, but we're gonna try it like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. That's how she looks. All right. I'm gonna put her in there now, so she can start cooking. And in the meantime, I'm going to make the glaze and then glaze her. Okay. Okay. Can you open this? I have meat hands. Thanks. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Don't touch this. It's going to be hot. Don't touch this white one.
Chef.
Thank you, chef.
I rinsed the veggie, chef.
Oh, thank you, chef.
Of course, chef.
Now, let me wash my hands. Cross contamination is no joke.
It is. It's actually a joke.
It is not.
It's a joke. Watch this.
Thanks, chef. Now, also while you're
My name is a coffee mug from Baroni's Hidden Treasures. Baroni's Hidden Treasures. God damn it, stupid.
do you want to try it again?
Baroni's Hidden Treasures, and I believe it's Mercerville, New Jersey, just outside of Burlington, exit 5 on the Turnpike, where me and Max Loads go once a month. And we get the lovely cigars, and they do all your engraving, and they're good friends in hot water. Make sure you go to Peroni's Hidden Treasures at gmail.com, and you can get your own in hot water cigars if I can cross promote. But either way, love these guys, don't we, Ben?
We sure do, Eugene.
Thank you, Bill. I will indeed take your word for it.
Let's see, yeah. Bing, bing, bing. All right. Now that my hands are washed. Okay. Other thing is we're making mashed potatoes. So we're gonna boil this water here. How much water you say? This much. Boil it. Oh no. Okay, also, if you have a stove like us, sometimes. Yeah, I could have.
Was it on? Oh, good job.
If you have a stove like us, you might have to do this.
Yes.
Why is it stuck? Oh shit! I fucked it up. So you're gonna have to try again. Okay, Gene's gonna get the stove going, but while he gets the stove going, you got it.
No, chef.
Okay. You need to salt the water like the ocean. Okay. Also, if you're cooking in your kitchen with your husband and you're not enjoying a white claw, this is not an ad. I don't know what to tell you. Stove is on. Put it on high heat. We're boiling the water for the mashed potatoes. And what do we do in Keanu Cast Kitchen? Salt the water.
Like the Atlantic? No, coldest. Yeah, like the ocean.
Like the seas of the Titanic.
God damn it.
Salty, salty,
What's the
salty.
cold thing then?
Like the waters of the Atlantic. Salty, salty, salty. It seems like too much salt, but you want that amount of salt. And for today, I like mashed potatoes. Just get some small potatoes. I like keep the skins on, and I like them to be all different colors.
Always keep the skins on. If you're taking the skins off, you're 5. You're a 5-year-old.
I mean, if you're doing some sort of like whipped potato or something like that.
No,
but
you always, when you whip them, you leave the skin on as well.
Oh.
Skin's the best part of anything. You really shouldn't wash your carrots that much.
take a bite out of it. Okay.
Have a tooth.
I like the differently colored potatoes. And all you gotta do, they're small. Don't bother yourself with giant potatoes. It doesn't make to make mashed potatoes. It makes absolutely no sense. Get the small ones, cut them in half or into quarters, and then put them in the water and call it a day. Okay? Bing, chop, 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 bing, bing, bing. Bing. Bing.
Making me nervous. No.
You're making me
I'm not
nervous.
eating.
Bing, bing, bing.
I'm not watching you.
Like this. And ooh, ah. All right. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Doesn't matter how. It can be rustic because you're gonna mash them later. You're gonna smash them later and smashy, smashy, smash. A smashy, smash. A bing, bing, bing. A bing, 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 bing. Ooh. I wish I had flipped this over because, all right, let's do it. Let's test out this baby. Watch this. How's our new camera looking, by the way? It's a particularly new camera, but it's new to us camera. Probably a lot better. So this butcher's block, now I understand. It's got the flat side. And then it has this side. And it's
Which is the bottom.
for a plate. Like this.
I guess you could put the plate. Okay.
So then, little plate here. Fits right in. Or a smaller plate, even.
No, you. What do you do?
That's what he told me to do.
Yeah. Okay, but there's sure. But the plate doesn't. You,
It's when you gather the.
right, but you can put a big. Stop it. I'm sorry. Yes. 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 But it doesn't have to sit on it. You can just hold it, do it, and pick it up.
I know. I'm just trying to show them.
I'm afraid to touch it. Sorry, babe.
So it fits in like this. I'm gonna drop this. I know it. I know it. I'm gonna drop it. I know it. Like that. Okay.
See the food, but maybe not possible.
I know. Well, we can do it like this too. I mean, I could lower her down. But so for now, if you want to watch me chop these potatoes, then maybe you can see a little bit better now. But And then one day we will have the moment where maybe we could have a 2-camera cooking with Kiki. So yeah, look, we have the potatoes here, yada, 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 da, 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 da. See? But yeah, we won't do the plate thing today because it's not a 2-camera shoot today. We're just chopping, bing, chop the potatoes, put them in quarters, and then we are good to go. We like also different colors in our food. When you have different colored potatoes, it makes it even though we're going to mash them, but like little specks of different colored potatoes are in the food. See? Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Nah. You know what? You might want to put your cutting board actually on your table as well. That might be good. Ew. And if you see a sprout on a potato, get it out of there. Get it out of there. That means no bueno. Okay. I don't see any more except for this one. The fuck?
What?
There's probably a couple too many sprouts for my liking on these potatoes here. But they're fine. They'll mash up nicely. La 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 la. Watch this. Now, what you would do, you could put it underneath too. If it were turned around. It's not. But we're going to put these in the water, make some space. We're going to hold space for that.
I don't know what that means.
It's the Revo. Wicked.
What? Oh, God.
Popular.
That was gay bait. If anyone's home screaming, "Oh, from the movie Wicked," you're gay.
I know about
Or a woman, which is
popular. Nothing wrong with being gay.
Nothing wrong with being gay.
Put them in the water.
Unless you're the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
They're conflicted.
Yeah. Put them in the very, very, very salted water. Yes. Great job, Eugene. Thank you.
I cut one.
You cut one? Okay.
I cut one,
And
bro.
now you're done. Garbage man. Thank you.
Woo.
Popular. I know about popular.
So we don't want to cook. We don't want to do all the potatoes. Oh, you're doing.
No,
something.
we are gonna.
I apologize.
I'm getting them in the water because they take a minute, honey.
Okay.
Patrick Rose, thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. Look, baby, look, it's a red. Oh.
I love that bit. Who needs you? I love that bit.
Thank you, thank you.
Keep talking to me, baby.
I am. All
I
right,
will
so
finish
now I
Chef.
have Chef and in the kitchen. In the kitchen, what you do is it's a sign of respect, whether you're a dishwasher or a the head chef. You call everyone chef. So I
Basically,
say,
whether you're a minority or white. You walked right into that.
chef,
Yes, chef.
don't ever do that again.
If I could get a job washing dishes, I would. What do we got?
Okay. Don't be like that. Okay. Thanks, chef. Thank you, chef. Now, chef is going to.
Yes. Don't
Chef,
be
I
like
want
that.
you-
Have no sense of humor, people. Don't be like
We're
that.
just teasing.
Don't be
Chef
like that. You need to worry about people with no sense of humor.
This is a serious program.
Gotcha, chef.
I'm like Giada. I'm like Julia Child. All right, here we go. Now, potatoes. You know what? Everybody's like, bring the water to a boil. Bring the water to the boil. Why
I
is the
haven't
water
heard
to the
one
boil?
person talk like that.
I'm talking about the cooking show.
No, one person talks like that.
I'm talking about the cooking show.
Sorry.
Ina Garden, stupid bare ass Contessa. She is not my favorite lady. She'd be like, bring the water to a boil, and then I will, emasculate my husband Jeffrey. That's what bare ass Contessa would do. If the water's not quite at a boil, it's all going to the same place. If you're gonna mash something up too, they'll get soft. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And especially if you're pressed for time. So, chef,
Yes, chef.
claw me.
Oh.
He said, ugh.
Just fucking passed out an hour ago on bourbon. I'm like, gross.
He went, oh. Yeah. Again, remember, our meatloaf is in here cooking right up. Yep. It's cool enough already. But since it's like a giant cylindrical meatball, go ahead and get it cooking. Just go ahead and get it cooking in there. Now, I have never made this before, but I'm going to make it up. Are you ready?
Surely, baby.
The glaze on top. Do you know the best place I've ever had meatloaf?
I do not know.
Bamba's place, Dorcia.
In Wilmington, Delaware.
Yes, it is, and this is what I learned from that place. It's all.
Now, you knew Dorcia was the restaurant in American Psycho. You're not gay. You're very manly. Back to you, sweet.
You're gay.
Yes.
How do you like that?
That's fine by me. Love your gay.
Falling game.
Come on, baby. Baby, the potatoes. See, that gets her back up, baby.
I hate when you do that. This is serious.
I know, but I'm right there with you.
Ketchup. I'm making this up as I go along. Brown sugar.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
You'll put that.
Your run-of-the-mill brown sugar. Ketchup. Doesn't matter what kind. And do we have any? Oh, don't sneeze. I love. Do we have any? Yep, we have apple cider vinegar, don't we?
We do indeed. Got it first try. You're good at this, baby.
I'm making this up. Okay. I need a bowl. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Aaron James, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you. Feels like crazy in here.
Looks like hot dog. Sorry.
Why the hate on Dino? The world will be boring without people like him and Keanu.
Who's hating on
The potatoes. Thank you, Aaron James. I love you. Who's hating on you, Gene?
I don't know. You know.
I'll get you.
You know how much I worry, honey. Is someone to make them stop?
Thank you so much.
Gave us money for his hating.
A million trillion schmillion radical Kiki bucks for you, Aaron. And 1 million Kiki coins for everyone here right now.
Wow.
Oh, sweet. Trent Hyatt, new member. New member. This is the new member dance. Ready?
That's your everything, Dan.
That's a mashed potato.
Hello, my baby.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Hello, my new member guy.
Hello, my new member guy. Trent Hyatt. Trent Hyatt, welcome. We speak your name. Yes, is he from the Hotel Hyatt? All right, the glaze on the outside, that is the key. That is the key to the good meatloaf. And you want a crunch and you want a sweetness. And I've never made this before, but I'm going to try. Okay, here we go. Garbage
We have
man.
plenty of perfectly good ketchup packets.
Did you want me to squish?
I'm kidding.
Here, no, here.
They're not in there. They're in the kitchen stuff. Use that.
You know what I mean?
I was kidding.
I know.
Fucking-
I hoped you had some ketchup packets. I would have squished
We
some
always
in.
have ketchup packets.
I am not a person that saves things like that. But I know.
Millionaire.
But that's
millionaire.
a millionaire. Listen, no, please.
Well, oh, I'm sorry.
It's good. It's good. You make me save, and I make you maybe not.
I don't make you say, but just say, why are you throwing out something that's perfectly good?
Like a ketchup packet.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered. I don't. Well, no, I do it now, but don't I make you not hoard as much?
If you say so.
Okay. Well, I like to say that I'm learning from you this much ketchup, and you aren't learning anything from me.
I learned a lot from you.
Like not okay. This much ketchup. That's what we're gonna try. We're just gonna try it. Okay. Next thing, brown sugar. Get the cheapest brown sugar. It's just brown sugar.
You think ketchup?
Yeah, you.
Thank you, Gary. That's what I was doing. I'm like, we have perfectly good. I'm trying to
Yeah,
be stupid. We have perfectly good ketchup pack.
The ketchup
The
packet.
concern should be that you thought it was serious. Okay, I'll get them. I wasn't really.
I know. I just thought it would be funny if I opened 50 ketchup packets.
But you know when the ketchup packets do come in handy when you're fucking out of ketchup because we forgot to buy it, and then I have something that needs ketchup, and I'm like, oh, and then you're looking for packets like cocaine in the couch, allegedly.
Whoa.
You've never done that?
Cocaine.
Just me. No, Carrie, it's just me.
I love Karen.
She's great. I love it.
I'm gonna start with this much. Listen, I'm Italian. I don't measure.
What's so funny? It's true.
Is it a dick joke or anything? Okay, never mind. I'm
I
Italian. I don't
something
measure.
stupid by now.
Whisk kidding. And you want to know what this is for? I was gonna go with oh, thank you. I did already. Yes, EK Legend, you could say that,
He did.
but there's something to it's the same thing, something to making your own oh my gosh, if our camera dies, then we're gonna have to switch the battery.
It does that all the time.
Okay.
Battery. Is that my camera?
I switched the batteries.
Oh, is that the camera that from my room or your room?
It's from out here, but I switched the batteries because yours kept
But
dying.
I'm saying no. The battery always flashes as long as it's plugged in. You're good. Is it plugged in?
Yes, but
Then you're good.
if the
It's not going to.
if it does, I'll switch batteries. Okay, everyone, just so you know.
What if it doesn't?
I would like for them to know.
But I'm
hey,
telling you, I look at that flashing battery all the time. It's not going to go out.
don't talk about me like that. I don't know.
I don't get what part of that story you were.
We could just get through it.
Flashing battery, or I was trying to put your mind at ease.
It was a regime joke maybe, and then
flashing
it's
battery.
that cannot work under these
Cops are about to fucking
conditions.
arrest me for assault and battery.
I know.
It's terrible. But it's not bad.
I'm moving to Charleston so I can live on the battery. You don't know it. You don't get it. Listen, yes, EK Legend, you can just use barbecue sauce. But there is something to be said for making your own. Every salad is better when you make your own vinaigrette. Then you can tailor it to your what you like in it. So ketchup and this much brown sugar. And to cut through the sweetness, we're gonna add a little apple cider vinegar. I would, if we had what is it? The vinegar that's clear.
The what?
Like clear.
We have red vinegar.
Okay, give me that.
Okay. Remember that?
See, told you.
What happened, Cheryl?
Told you.
Did it really?
I'll change the thing.
It never is. Are you sure? Look.
I swear. No, look, I told you.
All right.
We told them it's okay.
No, you told me. I never had that problem.
No, we told
Look, it's
them.
still on.
Look.
Can they hear us at least? Oh, let's see if they can hear. R.I.P. LOL, like to still horrible work. That was my laptop for a second. Can you guys hear me at least? They can't right now. But you guys can still hear us, right? Theater of the mind. Now, right now, I'm putting my balls in the glaze. No, I'm not. It ain't Saturday night. I'm Friday night, right? Yeah, I'm not putting my balls in the glaze. I don't know why that happened. But it never happens. Oh, you know why it happened, huh? You want to know why it happened? Because you plugged it into a plug that has never worked since we lived here. And I know I've told you that. Would you like me to fix it right now? How about this? Nope.
Well, I took the battery out, Gene. I have to change it now.
Hey, I'm on. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Hi, Carrie. Carrie's like, Gino. Yes, can you hear us? How's the sound? Push-up says hi. Oh, God. Aaron James, oh, God, she's dead. She's right here, Aaron. Shut up. Can you hear us?
I think so. Please tell me if you can hear it. I told you. I think. What? I swear to God, I've been doing this shit all fucking day with this camera, this lovely camera, plugged into an outlet that doesn't work.
I can't believe it. So we were both right. I'm sorry. Like, the camera doesn't go out whether there's a battery or not unless it's plugged into something like that. And I can't believe you didn't know that outlet didn't work. I'm sorry.
Why would I know that?
I thought I said it before. You've lived here
Chef,
over a
Chef,
year.
let's just, here, we put our foreheads together to forgive each other. Oh,
are we meditating? I wasn't
yeah.
mad.
Okay.
Now, by the way, the lighting, did I fuck up the lighting? Because it doesn't look as well lit. No, I mean that. The ring light. Did I change the ring light?
No.
All right. As long as it just looks a different light.
All right, it's mood lighting. Is this battery in it? I guess I won't even fuck with it. I guess you don't. Now, what did we learn today? You don't necessarily need the battery as long as it's plugged into an outlet source that works.
Yes.
The more you know.
By the way, by now your potatoes should be boiling.
And also, this is cooking. That's good stuff. That was horrible. I would like a shot.
Oh, please. That's what I'm doing.
Actually, I think I have one in here, so don't waste it. Are you gonna do one with me?
Yes. I'm going to do a watered down shot.
Sorry about that, kid. I wonder if they could hear us the whole time.
I don't think they could.
That was horrible, but now we've learned, we've troubleshooted. Gotta be plugged in. You gotta close cabinets.
I haven't been lately.
I just need to take a deep breath.
I'm telling you, the lighting seems different. Did I hit
Who
that?
cares?
Oh, I don't, but I mean, like, no. Other one. I don't know. I don't know. That's fine. That's just going to change.
Well, I mean, I didn't
It's fine.
touch anything.
It is darker. Maybe one of these lights.
Maybe when you have the battery in the, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just put it in. What if it fucks it up?
It won't. Put the battery in. You know how to put it in. And then we'll do a shot.
If this fucks this up,
It
then.
won't. It won't.
I don't think it'll make any difference on the lighting.
I don't know. It
Is
does.
it all still there?
Maybe a light burn out from here. I don't know.
Maybe a lot burn out.
I don't know. It's not easy being insane. I don't know. Whatever.
God.
What do you do?
There was a light back there. Or if you want to grab that one and bring it over here, that's fine too. Meatloaf night. Am I right? Fuck it, I'm doing a shot with you. Yes, we all need a shot after that. That was terrifying. Thank you all for sticking with us. I have no idea how many people could still possibly be watching about this. Kiki, how many tattoos do you have? These two. 1, 2, 3. I think I have 7
What?
tattoos. The Gino tattoo here. Does Visconti.
It doesn't plug in anywhere.
Oh yeah, because that outfit doesn't work. So it doesn't matter. Let them watch it in the dark. It's mood lighting.
Plug it in. Hold on. I got
1, 2, 3. I hate this tattoo. Want to know why?
one.
Because it looks like freaking Harry Potter or something. Me and my best friend Elliot we each have a half, but we chose the wrong font because it looks like Harry Potter font, but I love the memory. And then I have a teeny tiny one here. And let's not put it on the camera. We could just pop it right here if you want to. Well lit. Let's make
No
it.
fucking difference.
Oh, well, let's make it that one.
Yes. How's this look? Stand there for 1 sec. Is that any better? Not really, huh? I don't know what happens. I'll never know. No. No.
I don't know. I would put it on the same one as like this one's on. So it doesn't really matter. Just hand it to me. Just hand it to me. It'll do something. There you go. Let's just not mess with the camera anymore. Ba-bum. It's lit.
No better.
Look at that. 1,
Hey,
2,
Beth.
3, 4, 5. Teeny tiny ones here. Another friendship tattoo. Another friendship tattoo. One on my ankle. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I have 7.
You said the Empire State Building looks like a syringe.
Oh my god, the Empire State Building. I want it removed so much. It looks like a freaking like heroin needle. I hate it. I hate it. So I have 8. I hate that tattoo more than anything in life. I try not to think about it. It's awful. And I got it with a horrific X. Let's take a shot, shall
Oh,
we?
yes, we shall. What the?
Wow. this-
Aha! Hey, you guys, thanks for staying, people. Means a lot. Oh, God. Oh,
I hated that.
oh.
Oh my gosh. We do apologize for the light now. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. But you know what? Again, like it's been on Eugene's program this week, it's been a lot of trial and error. But we've been trialing, erroring, and then succeeding.
Indeed.
It's cooking with Kiki. All right. These potatoes these are probably all mushy enough, actually. As they are. We're going to go ahead and turn that off. But where I left you was this. Oh, I am so glad to know that the batteries don't matter. It's like, whose life is it anyway? And the batteries don't matter. It just has to be plugged into an outlet that works. I am fully aware that this outlet doesn't work. I've been fully aware of that since I moved in here. But I was not fully aware that that one didn't work. And while he was napping for 2 hours today, I could not figure it out. So it's important to stretch in the kitchen. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Jambalaya. I need to make jambalaya next time. So, if you remember, ketchup, brown sugar. Yes, it could be, you may as well just use barbecue sauce. But if you were hearing me before we cut out, and thank God I said something or they would be so fucking confused. There's something so much better about making your own vinaigrette for dressing on a salad or just anything homemade is better. It is. Now, to cut through the sweetness, it's all about salt, sugar, fat, acid. So this is a lot of sugar here. So how do we combat that? With a little bit of acid, vinegar. And then we're going to mix it up, and then you just have to taste it. I mean, just a touch of it. So, all right. Now, where's my bit? Or no, a fork will do.
Pork is great.
Salt, always salt. Salt, and since absolutely salt because it is extremely sweet. And do you know what I just fucking did?
You put sugar in.
No, that was salt.
Okay.
I forgot to salt the meat in the meatloaf.
That's the only place to meet it.
Do as I say, not as I do. It will still be good, especially. I didn't put one thing of salt in there, did I? Well, mustard has salt in it. It'll be fine. You have to adapt in the kitchen. You have to. All right, let's taste this. That tastes pretty damn good. And to combat the fact that I fucking didn't put any salt in the goddamn ground beef,
Yeah, you get that, yeah.
I'm gonna put it on top of here. In here. All right, now, here's what we need to do.
Maybe it just got darker? No, because it's 10 o'clock. It's
Ken,
good.
don't worry about the light.
Nate, oh, you know what it is? Ready for this? I thought I knew what it is.
What? The bathroom light?
Yeah, that puts a side light on it, doesn't it?
It still looks fine. All right, this thing is popping and going. It looks delicious. And remember how I said to combat when you make mistakes, let's salt the top of it. Well, here, how about that?
Look how much better that is. I just turned on that light too, it's all. Right? Am I wrong? I think
Oh no, it's great.
I think that's a lot better.
Why is this on the floor?
Oh, because I was clicking on the edge.
Oh, thank you. Okay, because I just stepping on it now.
Oh my God, are you okay?
No.
Are you all right? Need to talk about it? How's that? Now you get. Now, that's. But we need that light. Actually, you don't. Wait. You close it and open it. This lighting is. It's fine, right? This looks so much better. Leave it. Thank you, baby. Oh, look at that.
I love you.
Does this matter?
Why even take it away?
Because I don't want to glare on your fucking pelvis. Is it any better now? Look at that.
Okay, great.
It's the lighting from above. That's light. This is great.
We need some divine intervention.
I think that's good, right, guys?
So good. Again, this is a test. We've been testing the new studios. It's darker. Yeah, all right.
Who's that David?
Harry says it's darker. David Boldo podcast says awesome.
And we know David Boulder's the one that fucking the guy that does the fucking road things. We thought he got arrested that time. Why can't I think of his name?
We'll leave that open.
Yeah, sorry. Why can't I think of his name? God, I'm sorry. Come twice. He used to come to the studio.
Oh yes, you think of it. You
Yes, there's
think of it.
somebody. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean it's definitely darker. Do you guys care? Tell us. Do you care? Way darker now.
then what? Then without that fucking light, I'll put it back on. It takes 2 seconds.
Just pop it back on, would you, darling?
Where to put- I lost it.
Domestic bliss.
What happened?
Nothing. We have this here. Here's your meatloaf. It's cooking. Now,
What am I doing?
what we're going to do. And if you have one of these, you are living the life. Okay, look at that. But make it the warm light. All right, there we go. I had it just like that. There we go. Probably doesn't really fucking matter, but look, we're so well lit. I want to get lit.
Anyway.
Keanu just stood in the corridor and he went like this. You making me laugh.
No. Ooh, hi. Meatloaf.
You went like this.
I don't know what.
A man like looking at his lawn.
I'm trying.
All right. And listen, I know no one watches Cooking with Kiki. You get some tips along the way, but mostly it's just sheer entertainment and bedlam. Right?
Yes. What, me? Yes.
I don't know. I was asking the ether. Where is my I very rarely get. Todd Ferguson, I think, sent me this packet of
I'm
stuff.
sure he did.
I very rarely get to use this kitchen paintbrush, so I'm going to use it now. So let's paint the meatloaf with our delicious sauce. I think I may have discovered the way to do this. Let the meatloaf cook in there, then get the whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
the
Salt.
glaze on it, and then finish it cooking, because why not? I haven't even started on the asparagus, but that thankfully does not take long to cook. I would move, yeah, here, I'll show you. I'll move the camera. Watch this. What? Don't touch that. Are you crazy?
I didn't know it was hot.
It was in the oven.
Yeah. I did that. Okay.
I have to watch it back now. Look at it. Okay, I didn't see it. We're glazing the meatloaf. And again, it came out of the oven. Probably 3/4 of the way through. Done cooking. Take your glaze and paint it on. And I never get to use one of these. So thank you. I think it's Todd Ferguson who sent me these this cooking set of cooking utensils. And if there's like a little crevice in there, put it in a little crevice. Get it in there. Paint it on. I'm like Toulouse-Lautrec. I'm Picasso. I am Andy Warhol. He did actually more like, print top art and such, but I'm Monet. I am Monique. I am Van Gogh. Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason to be shy with this. So just paint it on. Paint it on like you are Jackson Pollock.
Do you know
I
they
did.
said, oh God, we're still
Yeah.
couldn't even see us.
They can. I know, but I'm showing them the food.
No, I know. Like,
And then I will tilt the camera. I'm one person. Paint it on. 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 Paint it on.
you know they say Jackson Pollock was a CIA operative, or
No, I did not know
he
that.
wasn't an operative, but they Jackson Pollock, they used it because it wasn't really art. They wanted the Russians to think it was art, to confuse them. I don't know.
That is very interesting. But what do I always say? We adapt in the kitchen. So remember how I did not season the beef?
I did.
What I'm going to do now, and you know what makes a really great crust? I'm going to add some salt on the top of this as well, okay? So then, oh, you know what? And we have this marvelous, it's not, it's like sea salt that they're larger crystals. So I'm going to, mineral salt. So I'm going to pop that on the top. That'll help with the crust. And it'll make up for the fact that there's no actual seasoning in the beef. Okay. And then we're going to put it back in the oven. Let me change the camera really fast. There you go. How's that? Okay, great. And I'm going to do I'm going to cut into a little bit of it to see where she's at, because I don't trust the beef temperature. Okay, she's basically done. It was probably because of all of the time we spent working on our
Technical issues.
We can't get enough. We can't. Thank you for sticking with us.
Thank you, everybody.
So I'm putting this back in the oven, but instead, since she's done all the way through, basically, almost right there. Now that we've glazed her, we're going to kick that thing up to broil, because that is heat all from the top, none from the bottom, and it will put that caramelization on the top of this meatloaf that we need. Eugene,
Yes.
can you please open the oven? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, love you, love you. Okay. Don't touch these either. Don't touch those. They're hot. This little pup needs to go up here because he's gonna go on broil. This is a hot oven. Oh, now
Why is that? It's
broil.
That's just going to crispy.
It's fine. Hurry. That's broil. Now the meatloaf is on the top rack on broil. It's gonna caramelize that delicious glaze we made. God, I'm exhausted. Now, remember our potatoes hanging out in here?
I do.
Eugene,
I do.
could you come here and help me strain them?
What do you need?
I'm gonna pour this in to the strainer.
What?
I'm gonna pour this into the strainer.
Don't burn me. Don't
It's
burn
been
me.
sitting there for like 100 years.
Well, okay.
Sorry.
You sure?
That's perfect. Now pour them back in here. Thanks. Sorry, Jean. God.
It's like you did things to make it difficult.
Sorry, Chef. Chef, I'm sorry.
Not
Chef, I'm sorry.
it's all over the steak.
Well, you can eat those. It's only 4 quarters of them.
Yeah, I know. Just
The potatoes are here. We never fight as much as that. Oh, I'll tell you. Why they don't you know? Trent Hyatt, new member. I thought you already became a new member. Okay, yes, that's last.
Thank you, Trench.
Oh, the new member dance. Hello, my member. Hello, my darling.
Hello, my member. Am I right?
Gene. It is hot. All right. So potatoes are in here. Mashed potatoes, they are not that hard to make, people. They just aren't. It's ridiculous. If you think that they are. Eugene?
Yeah.
Other thing that is very important to me in the kitchen, it's my fault, but since we got distracted, could you put these things away? I shouldn't have explained so much, but I did. I love you. Okay. Potatoes. Now, I know we put salt in the water and salted them like the ocean, right? But it does little. You just pour the salt out. These need major amounts of salt. If you want your potatoes to have a little kick, put some cayenne in there. If you want them to have like a little anything, it's just really your favorite seasonings. And then the important thing is half and half. Okay? Okay. Oh, EK Legend, $4.99. Thank you so much.
Love you, buddy.
Keanu, my aunt loves you. Thank you, darling. Her name is Norma.
Hi.
What is it? Norma Sticks. Oh, her name. I wanted to say it right. I wanted to get the pronunciation right. Keanu, my aunt loves you. Her name is Norma Sticks. Could you please say you love her? It would make her day. EK Legend, I'm so glad you're aunt and you watch Cooking with Kiki. I love you, Norma Sticks.
No.
I love Norma Sticks.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
I think you knew what you were doing.
I didn't know.
I think
I forgot. B. I love Norma Sticks.
What? There you go.
Thank you, EK Legend. Oh, you're the best. 100 million Kiki bucks for you. 1 million Kiki 1 million Kiki coins for everyone that's stuck here with us through a technical difficulty.
Wow.
All right, here's the potatoes. Very exciting. You know what I don't? I've gotten so used to my sound effects that like I hate not having them. Yay! Yay! Here's the potato. Come on. I want my fun one. Oh, here's the potato. But that's what you get with a cookie. Sounds weird, trust me. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A little garlic powder, Italian seasoning, a little black pepper. All right, so yeah, what I'm gonna do, salt them up. First and foremost. Salt them up. More salt than you would probably think that you want, but I like things salty. I, for one, am very salty. Salty as the ocean. And then some White Claw. I'm just kidding. Number 2. Since we're having fun, no, actually, I'm not gonna put this in the potatoes, but I want to thank Sam for sending me a year's supply of fine drops.
What are they called?
Fine drops, and they are just the best thing ever. He sent me nerd ropes and the cutest card and 2 tins of fine drops. Thank you, Sam. I made myself sick. Not sick literally, but I couldn't stop. I put them in the kitchen because I keep waking up in the middle of the night and eating them. Oh my God. They're like, I don't know. There's something about them. They're meant to be, this is going to sound dirty. They're meant to be sucked on, but I can't, it's like a Tootsie Pop. I can't not just crunch down on it. It's terrible, but I love them so much. Thank you, Sam. I do appreciate it. Oh my gosh. It's like straight dopamine to the brain. Thank you, Sam. You're the best. Back to the seasoning. Oh, I thought it was garlic powder, but it's onion powder. All right, it doesn't really matter. It's basically the same thing. I'm gonna do, since this is what we have, a little onion powder, just a touch. And I don't know why we have this, and I think this was a guest on In Hot Water.
Yeah, so long ago that black chef was great.
But I love this stuff. We have like 3 things of it, and it's like just a mix of this is the citrus herb one, but you can put it on anything, and then the other ones are great too. But I'm just gonna a pinch in here just for some fun. Well, I wonder what his name was. I wanted it citrus rub. Ryan, Chef Ryan Spice Collection. I use these all the damn time. Let's check on the meatloaf. Oh, she's getting crispy. Oh my God, that's gonna be fucking. That is going to be fire. Eugene, chef, could you boil some water, please? Or I guess I could. I haven't decided how to do the asparagus yet, but I guess I could just put it in the side with the meatloaf. I don't know. Just yeah.
What would you like me to do?
How should I do the asparagus? You can cook them any way you want. I know. Boil water. We'll put them in there, and then we'll saute them in a pan. Flash fry them. How about that? So boil some water. Thank you, chef. Here's the other thing for your potato. So now that they're seasoned, it can be whole, it can be, what is it if it's not half and half? It's whole, it's just heavy cream. Doesn't matter. You need this. You need it in your mashed potatoes. Once around, and then start smashing them. If you need more, then do more. And also, thank you, Todd Ferguson. I think you gave me the potato smasher too. Thank you, chef. That's when you say behind. Woohoo! Mash, 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 mash. Bing, 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 bing. Also, it's 11:30, isn't
I
it?
know.
So, listen, we're very European in the South, and they oftentimes don't eat until midnight. So, if you think this is weird, it's not.
It is.
I'm sorry. It would have been done now.
No.
But we had camera problems.
We had camera problems at 10:45, 11 o'clock.
You were napping when I could have asked you, oh, you could have come and look at it and said, oh, that outlet doesn't work. Can I? Let's do a shot and forget about it. People eat. You also had soup already earlier. I have one in here. Chindan.
It's ragged. Chindan.
Thank you.
Oh. Water is boiling. I didn't put any salt in it, though.
What do we do at Keanu Cast Kitchen?
You put salt in stuff.
We salt any boiling water.
Salt
The waters of the Atlantic when the Titanic sank. Salty, salty, salt. Salt her up. Salt her up.
If I were to take big foods in the morning,
Oh my God.
I'm not actually going to order
Cotton Eye Gino Orange. Like, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Gino? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Gino? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I don't get it. I can't tell. Is it something mean?
I don't think so. But I like it.
It's important to stretch in the kitchen. It's like being an athlete here if you're a chef. Potato. Smashy, 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 smash, smash, smash. Smash them up until they are mushy. Mushy, mushy, mush, 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 mush. Smashy, smashy, smash, 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 smash. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, Todd Ferguson, for sending all of these fun kitchen tools. I'm not talking about Eugene. Fun. And I like a rustic looking mashed potato, okay? You can see the skin. There's chunks. It's cool. They're looking like that. We got to check on this meatloaf. These are probably fine. Okay. La 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 la. La la. Oh, boy. Hot as the devil dick. Okay, there we go. Yep. Take a look. Okay, now, all right. This is going to be okay, I need some light up top here. Let's see. I will, Chef, one more thing, and then I want to ask you for anything else. Chef, could you come and point this light on top so they can see the sizzling and the crust on this delicious meatloaf we have here? Just hold this up. Just this. Thank you. Up on top of it, on top of the meatloaf.
Then it's in the camera.
Yeah. Okay, to the side. There you go.
I think it looks shitty.
Oh, wait. No, you go. Ooh. Sizzle, sizzle, crackle, crackle. Look at that crust. Look at that crust. Ooh.
I like the salt, what you did with it there.
That was very good. Okay.
Like you meant to.
And it's supposed to be, ooh. Oh my God. This is going to be fucking fire. Matt. Thank you, Matt, for the Canadian $5, darling. Good to see Gino domesticating his woman. If she messes up dinner, get the belt. Oh, I wouldn't mess it up. I'm a fantastic chef, aren't I, Chef? Thank you, Chef. And even that is what cooking is all about. Adapting. Even though I forgot to season something, we seasoned it later. Tell me that's not, I know that the lighting, oh. Ah. But thank you, Matt, for your candor. And here is your 1 million Kiki coin. We can't get enough. We can't. God, I'm sweating.
Wow.
I don't, Bishop says, I don't think Gino wears belts. He does, actually. He has 2 pairs of pants.
Right.
And 1 belt, and he always wears them. Look at the cat. You coming to see what's going on? All right, that's going to be amazing. So while I finish the potatoes and the asparagus, let this little lady rest before you cut into it. That's going to be delicious. We can't get enough. We can't. Put this back in the oven to get it out of the way. Oh my God. Can I open this window a little bit so we don't? Okay, I can't. Okay. So I can't open it. Do you want to help me? Back to our potatoes. I'm going to lose it. You have to taste all the way through. That is the other thing. That is the other thing that you must do if you want to be a good chef like me. They're amazing. These are fucking amazing. But what do they need? A little bit more of a salt moment. They definitely do. But the consistency is perfect. The other seasonings, perfect. Yummy, 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 yummy. Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know what else you need? Remember how I said you adapt? You always. My favorite mashed potato to make is the mashed potato where I add in it's all right, darling. I'm just gonna burn to death. You always, I don't care who you are or what you feel, add a pat of butter into the hot mashed potatoes. Get it in there. And if I were my famous mashed potato recipe, like the one, like I said, like Kiki's Incredible Balls, like the meatballs that I make that are much like this meatloaf is going to be, but this is the more daily routine meatloaf. There's no veal in there, whatever. But my famous like holiday mashed potatoes, add a log of goat cheese in there. Just do it. Just trust me. It will change your fucking life. But you always, without question, need at least a pat of butter in there. You definitely do. Now, and you know what? You can definitely. We have this cheese. Add it on in. Parmesan is a saltier cheese, and we like that here in the Visconti household. So now we're really cooking. There we go. Look at them. Yum. Taste it. It's so good. It's too good. Perfection. One more pinch of salt and we're okay. Okay? Where'd she go? There she is. You can always add salt later, but I'm a salt heavy kind of person. And if you're going to eat something, make sure it tastes good. We're not just boiling vegetables and eating them. It's just silly. You may as well just not eat anything if we're going to do that. A little more cheese. And then we're good to go. Those are delicious. Set them aside. Smashy mashed potatoes. And you remember our water is boiling for our asparagus, just put it in the salted water. Whee! Ouch. It's hot, and that's fine. Doesn't matter if it's all the way boiling. We're just steaming the asparagus, okay? Oh no, I forgot to take push-up thing down. Sorry, everyone. Need more cowbell. Y'all are funny. Now, okay. Oh, it's only been an hour and 48 minutes. Not bad. If we took out the time we spent with our technical difficulty, oh, we would have been perfectly fine. I'm so glad cooking with Kiki is back. I've missed cooking with Kiki. I love cooking with Kiki. Anybody else in the house love cooking with Kiki? Anyone?
I love it. I'm trying to get me out of the 6 coffee, by the way.
You love it? You can't get enough? You can't? And another thing, you want to, the key to a happy household and a happy kitchen, clean as you go. Put everything away as you go. Or have the kitchen fairy, your gay husband, do it for you. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Who is and then you can, you know what? If you want to be like cool and like, oh, I'm a housewife, you can remove your meatloaf from the bigger pan and put it in this. Because I love this. It's from Anthropology and it is beautiful. But but you're not going to get the best crust on your meatloaf if you put it in here. It's not going to crust it on the side. You could transfer it to this and be like, oh, I don't know how I did it. Right? I told them in the beginning, because if you don't shape your own meatloaf and give it the room, right, on a larger pan like we have here, that's a very good question, Eugene. If you don't shape it like so on a larger pan here, then you're going to miss out on all the delicious crust that you'd be missing on the sides of this little bug. It's important. I have to taste this. Let's taste it a little bit. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Come here and taste it. Why didn't you shout to the rooftops? I'm a genius, right? How fucking delicious is that? I didn't see anything. Oh, there are missing pieces on the top. Look what you did. All right. There you go. But plating is my favorite part of this program, so just buckle in. We're waiting on the asparagus and the potatoes. And meanwhile, while you do that, you clean a little bit. La, la, la. Wow, we're really good. We're really good at what we do. Legit genius, we heard it here first, by the way, yeet. Is Keanu still ticklish? It's sort of an odd question. Quite ticklish. No. All right. The last thing we're waiting on, we're just getting the asparagus. A little going in a pot of water with salt in it. Remember, don't cook your meatloaf in something like this. Transfer it to this after if you're trying to be like cute. But you won't get the crust that you need. Okay. Eugene. What do you think we learned in the cooking stream today? Yes, that's what we learned. What else did we learn? We learned you form your own meatloaf on a bigger pan for the crust. Zia! Good, because we're still working on the I love Zia. Aww. God, I wish she would be a fun one to do a cooking with Kiki with all the snack streams and all. Aww. Let's see, yeah. Can you guys not get that Benson Boone song out of your head? Because I know I can't. I want you on, need you on, done. All right, ladies and gents. Now, these, I have not even checked the delicious, wonderful asparagus, but I know that they're done. The water was boiling. And so they are nice and are perfect. Hot. Hot. Okay, good. But now you want to elevate this, right? You don't just like normal boiled asparagus. What you got to do, we're going to heat up a little pan. Again, one turn around with a little oil. And we're going to fry them up in there. And what are we going to put in there? A little baby bit of garlic. So like this. Get your pan. One turn around, little olive oil moment. Chef?
Yeah.
Help. Don't touch that.
What do you need?
I can't open that. Thank you. It was greasy.
It's greasy.
Thank you. One turn around in the pan. Are you starving, Eugene? Are you excited? Oh, it's in my hand.
I was wondering what you were looking for. I'm like, where are you putting it?
And will you hand me a baby, some of the garlic, please? Thank you, Chef.
Of course.
Thank you. And a little baby bit in the pan. Get the garlic to do what? When you heat it up,
Sweat?
It sweats. Yeah. Thank you.
So you can sweat onions and garlic.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, damn it.
That is hot enough. Now, get your asparagus and pop it on in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh, look, I'm dipping it in the leftover olive oil.
I'm so glad you saved that oil, Eugene. Now, pop these in there.
Did you cut the base?
The what?
The base off the asparagus?
Yes.
Are you lying? Because it's okay, forget it.
I didn't do that. I got nervous. Can I do it now?
Yeah, you probably can.
All right. Another thing is that you should cut the base off the asparagus.
Don't worry about it, babe.
I'll do it now.
Maybe we could probably. Watch me. It'll take 2 seconds.
Forget it.
Baby, look, it'll take 2 seconds. Look.
Mhm.
Aspetta. Look at how easy.
I'm terrible at what I do.
You're fantastic. Look at this. Give me a knife.
Special.
You spats.
Everyone remember to cut the base of the asparagus.
Maybe stop it. Okay. Put that back on the stove, please and thank you. Oh, right. This should be. I mean, I'll probably fuck it up, but it should be relative.
It should be fine. Cut the base off the asparagus, everyone.
Because it's gonna be.
I forgot it was all of our technical difficulties.
I'm trying to do too many at once. It's not hard. I'm making it
It's not hard.
difficult.
You could just cut them up a little higher then, where it's softer. It's important. Listen, we adapt in the kitchen. You cut the bases
What is
off the
this shit
asparagus.
knife? That's me being frustrated with that knife. I apologize. There's so many good knives in that shit. Aha! Thank you, babe. Good lord.
Cut the bases off of your asparagus before you cook it, and then you won't be in this position. You're cutting it to
Stop.
okay.
Per favore, basta.
Aspetta.
I'm trying to cut
aspetta.
too many at once. It's my fault.
Okay, it's perfect. I'll show you what he's doing.
Don't bother. They don't care. They don't care. And again,
Cut the bases off the asparagus. And put it back in the pan with the garlic. And then you two can have a happy marriage. Thanks, Eugene. Thanks, Eugene. All right, now saute it with your garlic a little bit. Perfect. Thank you for reminding me of that. All right, saute your baseless
your baseless claims.
asparagus
Your baseless claims.
with some garlic. It's too good. It's too good. Now, get that out of the way. Gather with the back of the knife or your hand. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I did that already. I like them a little more rustic.
Oh, you like lumps in them, you're saying?
Yeah. But if you like them in a different way, then that's fine.
I don't really have a preference. I just like mashing potatoes.
You just like mashing
I do.
potatoes?
Sorry about that.
All right. You unrustic did my potatoes. He unrustic did my potatoes. Matt Fugatti, thank you for the $4.99. I'm behind, but the plate goes under the board with the cutout down. My wife is Polish, so I'm using to. I'm used to explaining a lot. Okay, so we did. Thank you, Matt, and also yes,
Love you, Maddie.
Maddie. So we did do a demonstration. This is what happened, and then you put like, oh, it goes. I did the demonstration incorrectly earlier. I did the whole demonstration incorrectly. You put the plate under it. Oh my God. And then you get. Thank you. I completely misunderstood. 1,000,000 trillion gazillion Kiki bucks for you and me. That's what you do. So then you okay, now you choppy chop, and then you gather it into the plate. Holy fuck. It's like I'm a I don't how many light bulbs or how many Kikis does it take to figure out a cutting board? A butcher block. Apparently a village of them. Oh my God. I feel real dumb. Stupid. Oh, thank you. Now, these are sauteing. Just a little garlic, a little salt, a little olive oil. They've already been boiled. There you go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite part. No garbage floor. We have cord floor right now because of the new equipment. So I didn't want to mess with the program by doing garbage floor. But I do miss garbage floor. I do. All right, ladies and gents. Here is the perfect meatloaf plate. And this is my favorite thing, the plating aspect. A beautiful plate. Nice and clean. Now, these little cups are done. Okay? You're going to put them to the side. And you're going to use that oil. Keep it right on your lit heat. Just on medium. Here you go. There's your asparagus, right? Now, generous. Potato. I like to form them into a measuring cup. So there's your potatoes. That will be your base. And it just makes them a little bit, makes them kind of cool, kind of in a shape. There you go. There you go. There you go. Smash it down on top like so. Wipe the plate around. Here, I'll show you. The plating is the funnest part. And you see? Not really. How about that? There you go. Now, wipe the plate around the whole way through. They're rustic. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to wipe the plate around. Okay, now, remember our delicious meatloaf. Now, if you're plating this for someone, say you're having a dinner party, here she is, right? What we want, sharp knife. Let's give them, for plating purposes, let's give them a really cool looking piece right here. All right. Kitchen tongs. If you don't have kitchen tongs, I don't know what you're doing either way. What I'm going to do, and this is dinner party status, okay? Remember how we still have that pan heating up over there? For just a second, slash it in the pan. And look at the delicious crust here. But then we're going to go like this. Get it going in there. Just a little, on a little heat, just for a little crust. So I'll do 2 of them like this. And no, you wouldn't normally typically just sit around and do this for your husband. But if you want to elevate something, I think it's nice. Get it in there, get it going. Flip it around. It just gives it a little crust on the other side too. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And it also heats it up while you were letting it rest. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Just a moment though. And then get this out of the way. Hopper. This is a gorgeous little piece right here. Wow. That's cool looking already. See? Ooh, yeah. Now, get the other little baby and pop her like somewhere cool like this. Like that. And now, a sprinkle of salt. The flaky salt if you have it. Sprinkle of salt right there. And now, You can't have something delicious in a meal without a little. You need a sprig of freshness, like a little bit of asparagus. Delicious, delicious. He's a healthy boy. Give him a couple of portions of it. How fucking beautiful is that? Okay. I'm sorry. How fucking beautiful does that look? No. Sorry, darling. How fucking beautiful does that look? It does, doesn't it? Gorgeous. And again, sprig of flaky salt right there on the top. And remember our little baste. If you wanted, you could just drizzle a little bit of that on top. Gorgeousness, gorgeousness, gorgeousness. Na. Eugene.
Yeah.
Now you must come try the dish. The dish.
Try the dish.
You have to try it now.
Whoa.
Look how beautiful that is.
What is that? That was a stray. Oh, I'm supposed to hold it?
Yeah, and try it live on the air. You won't even need a knife because it's so tender and delicious.
Yum. Yum.
Very damn good.
Both ends of the asparagus are very tender. Like,
You could have
so
just
good, baby.
eaten two of the ends.
So good.
That is Kiki's meatloaf, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet. Here, let's try it. With the mashed potatoes. And it's all about, look at the crust. It's all about the crust. You see? I'm a genius. And it would have only taken an hour if we didn't have technical difficulties. I'm a genius. Good for me. Good for me. Here, Eugene, come and eat this, please. Eugene, take it and eat it before it gets cold. I'll clean up. And I shall. I'm going to wrap this up with you fine people. So thank you. What did we learn? Season all the way through. That's what we always do. If you have a really nice camera or two, make sure that the outlet that they're plugged into works.
Yeah.
And cut the ends off of your asparagus. Season the meat. Don't forget it. A touch of mustard, 2 tablespoons even. It just gives the meatloaf something. Your aromatics, you want to saute them before you add them to any dish. No one wants to bite into a raw onion in their meatloaf, ever. Oil the asparagus, then saute it in the pan with a little garlic after. Cut into the meatloaf if you're trying to be fancy. You had a dinner party. Sear it in the pan for just a moment before you serve it. If you're trying to be cute with one of these adorable things, don't cook it in here. Form the meatloaf on top or atop a like in a bigger pan, much like this one. See, this one. Yeah, form your own meatloaf. That way, the crust. It's all about the crust. It gets to the sides. Broil on top. I don't remember what else we've learned, but I think that's pretty much it. And make your own sauce to coat for the crust and the delicious glaze atop your own meatloaf. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Right. And we all what else I learned is this wonderful butcher block from our dearest fan and friend,
Maddie forgot that.
Maddie Fugate. We also learned that this portion of it, you put it down, you put a plate here, and then you can gather into the plate.
You're doing it wrong.
No, I'm not.
You actually.
That I did not understand, but now I do. Also, this thing has changed my life. Get yourself a butcher block if you don't have one.
I give it props for that all the time. I can't thank him enough.
I love it so much. It's my
I
favorite
mentioned
thing.
it on the hockey show yesterday. Like, Matt's the guy that gives a giant butcher block.
I love it so much. How's the meatloaf?
God.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime.
I want to try some of this. Remember my hot sauce?
Yeah. Mm. So, this is great with the horror movie lighting. I'm sorry, we didn't have horror movie lighting before, but now we do because we had technical difficulties. I assure you. What day do you people like cooking with Kiki? A Friday evening?
Oh, I got one. Daytime.
Daytime?
Hello.
I will. Tell me what day and time you like cooking with Kiki to happen, and we will figure out the lighting. We have the cameras. It was fine. I don't know what happened, but it was like paranormal activity there for a little bit when the battery died. So we had to adapt. So we apologize for the horror film lighting, but it's I'm gonna call it European lighting. Tell me what time you want cooking with Kiki. What day? Would it be better if it started at 7 or 8? Probably. But it's just coming back. So push-ups. Thank you for your candor. Aaron James, thank you for the $9.99. Good job, you two. Enjoy your breakfast.
Yeah.
It's only midnight. In Spain, they don't eat until midnight. In Barcelona, sometimes. Are you not satisfied? Oh, Aaron James, 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Not only for the super chat, but for making it. It doesn't feel late to me. Great job, Kiki. Good night. Oh, good night, mommy. I love you. I'll make it for you. I will be in South Carolina very soon. Many streams with the new dog, Jim, and Michaeline to come. Kiki's late night live. That Sunday nights? You think Sundays? So maybe Sundays at 7 would probably be the time. And when I say 7, I mean 8. And when I say 8, that means we'll be done by 10:30. All right, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you for your suggestion. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. Matt Fugate, I cannot thank you enough for this. And now that I know how to use it, with the real game changer. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it. You guys are the eel sips. The cat's pajamas and the bee's knees. Sorry, we had technical difficulties. I'm glad we figured it out together. Remember all we said here, because and then you too can have eloquent, elevated meatloaf like Eugene and I. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you haven't been listening to Keanu Cast wherever you find your podcast, do it now and leave us a nice review and become a member here so you can watch Keanu Cast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Eugene, any closing thought? You guys are the eel sips, cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. Kiki out. Bye.